that I'm Madison Amazu and I welcome all of you. I'm actually receiving you directly from Abidjan. Donc, bonsoir tout le monde. J'espère que vous allez bien. How are you? You're going to probably be surprised to see this new face, but I can surely let you guys know that this is going to be a very, very good evening. So, just now, I'm going to introduce Charity Moyo with a little biography. Thank you. So, Charity Moyo is a passionate advocate for empowering women and girls through breast health and breastfeeding education. As the founder and CEO of Glance Intimate, a UK-based brand, Charity has transformed the lives of women by promoting comfort, confidence, and body positivity. With Southern African roots, Charity grew up in Zambia and experienced the challenges of finding well-fitting bras. This fueled her mission to educate women on proper bra fitting and breast health. Her expertise has attracted a prestigious clientele, including celebrities and royalty. Charity holds a bachelor's degree in criminology and psychology and pursued a master's degree in psychology to deepen her understanding of the human psyche. Her remarkable work with brands like Rigby and Pella and Walco Everton has been widely recognized, making her a trusted name in women's health advocacy. Compassionate, dynamic, and driven, Charity's dedication to enhancing women's well-being and self-esteem is unwavering. So we can now introduce Charity Moyo.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Apologies for running late.
Hello, Charity Moyo. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you,
I'm,
Madison?
I'm fine. I mean, direct from Abidjan. It's how do I say? It's nice to be in Africa. So I say to you as well, bonsoir, mon ami. Bonsoir. Comment tu vas?
Ça va bien? I don't know.
A little bit of
Is
French
that
there.
correct?
Yeah, I mean, I think we need to get our viewers to accept, or should I say, get comfortable in having somebody now that speaks French and English, so just so that we can be a bit multilingual.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How are you?
So
How's Africa?
I'm fine. I mean, how do we say here? It's beautiful. It's normally sunny, but now it's no more sunny. But it's nice, and the air is fresh. So I'm
That's
very
good.
happy to be interviewing you, Charity, all the way from the Ivory Coast.
That's
So
really nice.
I mean, to get everybody going, maybe to explain to us a little bit on your profession and what you do, so that the audience can get familiar to you. I did say a little bio, but I mean, it's always best to hear from the woman herself. So I'll let you speak.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Charity Moyo, as Madison did say. So my background is social sciences, that's psychology. I am a lecturer in psychology, but as well as a founder of Glance Intimate, which specializes in lingerie and educating women about the importance of breast health and breast care.
Okay,
That's what
that's
I
nice.
do.
Okay. I mean, I'm particularly quite interesting in this topic, I would say, because I myself, I feel like it was a good opportunity for today because I myself have had
Mhm.
problems even in bra fitting. But before, I don't want to be getting the advice too soon. I just wanted to introduce a bit my case because I feel like it's so important for us women to understand how to take care of ourselves, how to take care of our body, how to make sure that, you know, we're dressed properly, and that also how we also wear this underwear, as in the bra, how we, because I feel like most of us women do not know even our own bra size. We don't get bra fitting. I mean, I've been having a bra fitting for now more than 5 years because I have such a big
Mm.
chest that I've had to, deal with the bra fitting and make sure that I get the right bra because, sometimes us that are kind of plus size, we don't we can't go to shops where there's little sizes. We've got to go to specific shops to get
Mhm.
ourselves, you know, should I say properly equipped.
Yeah.
But I feel that this topic is very good, considering that we are on breast cancer awareness and that
Yeah.
we all know that women have to go at least once, for some, maybe once every 2 years or once every
Mhm.
year to get themselves tested to see if there's not anything weird growing up under there. So I'm so happy that we're gonna have this topic on live now because I know it's going to be benefiting a lot of people tonight. So I've got like one question to ask you. Well, actually, a couple.
Mhm. Yeah, sure.
You've been an incredible passionate, I would say, for breast care and bra fitting, helping
Mm.
women feel confident and comfortable. Can you share what inspired you to pursue this field and why you are so passionate about empowering women through proper breast care?
Mm. Thank you. Very interesting questions, Madison. So, my passion started, I think, about 20 years ago. So, I
Yeah.
was working for Rigby and Pella as a bra fitter. First joined them as a bra fitter. Never heard about bra fitting coming from Zambia, where you just buy bras.
Mhm.
And like you stated, I'm also a fuller bust lady, a big chested lady. So, I really got interested in it while working there, training as a bra fitter. There were only specific women that really came for bra fitting. So I thought, wow, this is a really important topic, and it's very important to us women, whether you're fuller bust or smaller bust. So while working, I fitted a certain particular type of women that always got fitted. But then what got into me was the education part of it. Why is it that we should get fitted as women? We have breasts. Why should we look after them? So then I really got into it, and then I did my education in it, taught myself, and then did some research into breast care, which is really important. That's why I got passionate about this. And I thought it's very, very important that either women or girls, we should look after our breast, not only about breast cancer, breast health in general, why we should get fitted. Bra fitting is very important, not only for giving you a better lift, but supporting your back, giving you a good posture as well. So we do get benefits from getting a good bra fitting. That's why I got so interested in bra fitting and educating women about breast care.
Thank you so much, Charity, for that because you mentioned something about back pain. And I'm so happy that you're touching on this point because I've had this also some pains on my back quite a lot. And
Mm.
some people would say get a breast reduction. Now, I'm going to maybe touch some viewers tonight again because in France, there's a legislation that allows you to get a breast reduction totally free of
Mhm.
charge without having
Okay.
to pay for it because they consider it as a medical handicap because you're having back pain and the back is very important and some people have strong back pains and you can see your doctor can do a letter where you get a breast reduction and it's free of charge. It's actually taken care by an equivalent of the NHS here, and you don't have to pay for anything. So it is quite tempting here to get that done. I've been actually contemplating, but I am quite scared to go under the needle because I feel like waking up with such pain sometimes on your back is absolutely, absolutely, I would say, hard.
It
So
is, Madam.
yes.
Sorry, there's one thing what we should understand. So for most women, we have back pains. Now, why is it that you're having a back pain?
Mm,
Before you even think of having a breast reduction, I worked with so many women that were referred to get a fitting from the doctors. These are medical doctors, yeah?
mhm.
So they come in, they feel they're very heavy, fuller busted, and they want to get a reduction, like you were saying, because of the back
Yes,
pain. So
yes.
after having a fitting, then they realize because they were wearing a wrong size bra. Yeah. So this is what we women, I did it before I learned about bras. You wear the back is very big. So,
Mm,
for example, you're wearing well, as I'm a 34, I'm wearing a
mm-hmm,
36, a 38 bag with a
mm-hmm,
smaller cap size. So what
mm-hmm.
happens is it's not supporting your back. So you
Yeah.
end up slouching most of the time, and then you're having a back bend because all the weight is dropping at the front.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a good bra fitting, it's where a smaller band and then it lifts all the weight back. So before you think about having a reduction, get
Yeah.
yourself fitted. Check your
Mm,
breast first. Because, like you said, yes, reduction with all this pain undergoing through the night, if you don't really need it, don't have it.
yeah.
Because sometimes years ago, I had a young girl, she was full of bust. And although there were bras to cover her, she said, no, I want a reduction.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, she was on a stage where breasts were still developing. So her breasts have grown again.
Mm-hmm.
So you see my point. So before you go through uh, the route of having a reduction, get yourself properly fitted. You may not need to have the knife. You may not need to go under surgery because a good bra will support you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Charity. Um, I want to go on to the next question because there's so many questions to to say. Hopefully, we'll get in a few in. But there's another one we wanted to know. It's like, how do the changes in a woman's body through different life stages, such as puberty, pregnancy, and menopause, affect breast care and the need for proper bra fitting?
Good question. When we are born, obviously we get into young when we start primary school and then we become teenagers mostly from the age of 11 our we girls or women they start to develop, is it? Like for
Mm-hmm.
me my breast really grew up. I think by 11, 13 I was more like a fuller chest laid girl
Yeah.
by then. So when you're growing up you're having all those our hormones change as women general. Now if we parents who have girls are not aware about breast health, breast care, we don't get them fitted earlier. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that would affect them as they are growing. It affects their back, it affects their posture as well. And not only that, it also stops them. Let's say if they have to do PE, they feel very conscious about their body because their
Okay.
bras are not supported.
Yeah.
So from teenage, I would really urge every mother, auntie, sister, if you have a young child, a young girl with you, get them to start to be
Mm,
bra fitted. So we do
okay.
have teenage bras that will support them. Yeah, you support
Mm-hmm.
them. From teenage, we have where you get into your 20s, your breasts are still developing. So
Mm,
according to research, breasts normally do develop up to the age of 25. That's when you settle. Yeah.
mm, mm, mm,
So that
mm.
age,
Interesting.
if you think of it, we girls, we start our periods, all those things, bearing in mind during the time of the month, during our cycle, our breasts are tender, fuller.
Yeah.
That's also sensitive to our bodies. So again, you
Yeah.
need to have a fitting when you're in that time. Once you get your after your teenage bras, then you go into your early adulthood bras. Again, it's different. Then you get to a point where maybe you're pregnant. That's another
Mm,
fitting.
yeah.
If you are
That's true.
pregnant, definitely go and get fitted
Yeah.
because your
I agree.
hormones are
Mhm.
changing, your
Yeah.
breast tissue is changing. So
Mm,
you are so
yeah.
during that time
Hmm.
from pregnancy, breastfeeding, you change as well.
Exactly.
Then you get to your late stage as well, where most likely could be menopause stages or
Yeah.
post pregnancy. So your breast change as well. Now, when you are
Exactly.
into your perimenopause, you may experience a lot of changes
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely.
before
I,
your teenage.
I definitely agree with you because I think not all women maybe after pregnancy get this big chest change. Hello, Charity. Um, I think what I was mentioning in the last question was that there is a need to make sure you have the correct bra fitting, especially when you finish giving birth. And most of us do not actually go for bra fitting, for when we're actually pregnant or after when we're pregnant, because generally the breast would expand or contract. So that is something that was really, I think, that really touched me on what you just said about the different stages, and how breastfeeding is important throughout these different stages of our life in terms of women, especially that we go through a lot of changes from hips to breasts to maybe even cheeks.
Yeah.
So that is something, definitely, I mean, that viewers should be able to relate. So viewers, if you're connected right now, you should definitely take pen and paper. I did say that this is going to be very informative and that it's going to be useful for us women, because I think people honestly think that breast cancer awareness is only just about talking about the cancer in breast, and explaining to
Mm.
people how does it come, or what are the symptoms. But it's also important, it's not just that's important, but it's important to actually know about breastfeeding and breast awareness. Like, how do you maintain your breast, or should I say, equip properly with the correct bra your breast? It's very important. And once you have information, information is power. If you don't have information on how to, wear the correct bra, then that's interesting, because I keep thinking maybe, Charity, you can actually step into that one. What are the consequences of not wearing the correct bra? I'm wondering.
Um, I'll I'm gonna add something about what you said about breast health before I answer
Yeah,
your question.
yeah,
Uh,
go on.
when we talk about breast cancer, like if you've noticed, I normally don't talk about breast cancer because that's just
Mm,
one condition part of the breast health. There are
mm,
other diseases connected to breast pain. You could have breast pain. There are people that suffer from breast pain. So, in
mm-hmm,
general, to stop all these diseases happening, at least it's important for us to be aware. That's
mm,
why we have to have breast care. At
yeah,
least we can do the little things like checking our breast every month. Before you don't have to go to your doctors to check it. You have
mm,
to be aware of your own body. You need to know your breast.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
if
yeah,
something is abnormal, then you'll be able to go and see your GP and make
mm,
sure you do go and seek medical advice. But
mm-hmm,
you won't know that something is not right if you never even took time to care for your
mm,
breast. So
yeah,
our breasts are really important. Being knowledgeable is very important, so we
yeah,
know what's happening to us.
yeah.
Coming to your question, you asked about
The
the
consequences of not
consequences
wearing.
of not wearing the right bra. Like I
Exactly.
mentioned earlier on, one of it could be back pain,
Yeah.
where you experience a lot of back pain, especially if you are a fuller bust lady, because you're
Mm,
carrying a lot of it at the front and you're not
yeah.
supporting the back. So you may find most of the time you're slouching, you're not standing straight. It gives you
Mm-hmm,
bad posture as well.
mm-hmm,
Other thing is, most of the time, there are women that suffer from headaches. Now,
yeah.
people may say, "Oh, how does a bra contribute
Mm,
to me
yeah.
having a constant headache?" Having very tight straps. Our straps we wear,
Mm,
because you're trying to get the support. Well, where it's not supporting the back, you end
mm-hmm.
up tightening your straps more, and then it
Okay.
adds pressure on your shoulders. And then where it's adding pressure on your shoulders, it does affect the nerves, which connects to the head.
Mm,
Yeah. So again, that's a bad bra because you have tightened the straps too much. Another
mm-hmm.
point would be where your breasts are just coming out. You're not supporting them. You end up,
Yeah.
especially for women that are pregnant. Yeah.
Mm,
Where your breasts are not supporting, you are going to be breastfeeding. If you're not supporting them, the tissue is stretching. Remember, the
mm,
breast is like where it's like elastic bands. If
mm,
you remember, I did mention the breast has no muscle in it. Yeah. It's only
mm-hmm,
tissues. So if
mm-hmm,
you're not supporting the elastic band, it stretches, right? It
mm-hmm.
keeps on dropping. And what
Yeah.
happens when it stretches? When the elastic band is stretches, you can never bring it back. No
Mm,
matter how much construction you do, the elastic is gone. So
mm,
a good bra does help it to make it stand firm. So you get a good support. It
yeah.
lifts your bust. Now you may see
Mm,
so many women, their rib cage, the breast is nearly on their rib cage. It does not
Mm.
separate. And then you're wondering there's a reason why there should be space between your rib cage and your breast because it's
Yeah.
not one connected thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Mm.
you find women that say, God, I've got a big tummy, but because their breast is down, they are down, they don't see any line. So when you have a good bra that lifts you up, it will
Yeah.
take all the pressure from the front, it goes to the back.
Okay. 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 That's good. I mean, I have to say, if we're honest, that's going to be
Mhm.
maybe a question to the viewers. How many of you guys that are connected can actually confirm that the consequences are back pain? Maybe you've had back pains or a headache, because we tend to think that, especially the part on headache, how does really the breast relate to the head? Because back pains, that's totally a consequence. But it was nice to know also that the headache that we get sometimes may be due to that, which that is something that is totally shocking for me. I don't know for you viewers if you can confirm that that is also maybe a problem that you've encountered, or you know somebody that's had that kind of issue. Is it really, really, really a case where we're not wearing the right bra, or could it be associated with something else also?
Mhm.
That is something that we need to ask ourselves. And I think for those that are connected, it's good to get a pen and paper and write down what Charity is saying, because you could be helping even a friend, somebody that is
Yep.
not connected, that you know, that's maybe always complaining about these headaches or these back pains. You can actually be saying to this person that, okay, have you done a bra fitting? Have you got yourself tested for your bust? Do you have the right bra on? So
Mhm.
these are the type of questions, or should I say, in terms of knowledge that Charity is saying, that can help somebody. And I think, honestly, Charity, for breast cancer, this is absolutely I would say, a time that is quite rewarding, because we are all going to come out of this session feeling very, very knowledgeable about bra fitting. So, moving on, I've got another question for you, but I'm going to shift it more onto the males. If there's any
Mhm.
males that are listening, we want to know, how can men play a supportive role in encouraging the women in their lives to take breast care seriously, including wearing the correct bra and doing regular checks? So that's for you.
Well, for men, as we all know that we may know or not know, breast cancer does not choose, right? It just
Mm-hmm.
affects anyone. It also affects men. Men can have breast cancer as well, as we know by
Mm.
research. Now,
Wow.
this topic is mostly for women. For men, it's very important to be aware, especially I'm going to start with the husbands. You know how your wife looks. When they've changed, especially
Mm,
that time, maybe they've given birth, they just change. After giving
mm,
birth, you all your focus is to the child. We women sometimes tend to forget to look after ourselves.
mm,
I met a lady, I think last Saturday. She was telling me she's been wearing maternity feeding bras for the past 2 years. Baby is two
mm,
years old. I say to her, "What are you doing? Baby is 2 years old now. You get comfortable." But as
mhm,
a man, you could come in and say, every month, at least encourage them to check their breasts.
mm.
Now, we don't need to go to the GP, we check ourselves. Women,
Okay.
it's after the time of the month where you could check yourself. Make
Mhm,
sure you stand in front of the mirror, do your checks underneath your armpits and all around your breasts, just to feel if there's anything which is not right. You know your
mhm.
body, you know how your breast looks.
Yeah.
Look at the nipple. This is for women, yeah? Is
Mhm,
there any color change? Is there anything?
mhm,
Not to worry, but just double
mm,
check because you know your body, you will know when something is not right. As a man, you could always come in, maybe for husbands, try and buy them a lingerie set, not only
mm.
on Valentine's Day. Get the right size.
Okay. Okay.
Get the
I think,
right size. Get the
yeah.
women to the shopping. Maybe take them to the shop. Say, hey, get yourself fitted. Surprise them on their birthdays. Buy the
Mm,
right brands. Don't just buy a bra that looks nice to the eye, but make sure it's the right size. Go in the
Mm,
wardrobe. This is what I do when I used to, when male clients would come and say, I want to buy a set for my wife. How do I do? So I say to them,
mm.
check their lingerie wardrobe, check for the size. What size is it? And trust me, Madison, I have had men that have literally booked sessions to say, I don't think my wife is wearing the right size. Can you help
Wow,
me?
amazing. Okay, we're learning
This
something.
is
We're learning
about
something.
exactly. We need to, it like you said, breast cancer is real. Breast issues are real. We
Yeah.
need to be aware about it. There's no point of us hiding, especially if we are from the African background, would say, oh no,
Mm.
those things are for women. No, we need to take it does affect everyone. So if you are aware, if you're a man listening today, surprise your wife. Get a lingerie or a lingerie set. Take them with you shopping. Say, let's go and get yourself fitted. They are your wife anyway. And once
Yeah.
they get the good bra, it's not about only the healthy parts the good bra helps the woman look nice. Even the clothes just sits nicely. It makes you
Yeah.
feel nice. It gives
Yeah.
you that self esteem as a woman because you're wearing something that really looks nice and it fits you
Mm.
nicely.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree. I agree. Um, what you just said, just to confirm as well what Charity is saying, I've had a
Mhm.
one of the bra fittings, I think it would say 2 weeks ago, and you do get that pleasure of when you know you're right, you're wearing something correctly and it's nice.
Yeah.
It is actually beautiful to see. So what I can say is that definitely what Charity said for males is good to actually support your partner and actually maybe surprise them. To be honest, I mean, every woman likes to be, pampered and having receiving gifts. And I'm
Yep.
sure that participating in that type of and doing these type of actions can actually not only help the person in terms of the man
Mm-hmm.
understand that women needs to wear the correct bra, because having your partner with back pains all the time and maybe saying, okay, I've got this back pain, I really can't, I've got a headache, it's not really, it's not really nice. So you want to see the other partner healthy.
Yeah.
You want to see the other partner happy and also comfortable in what they
Mm-hmm.
have. So I think what you said, you've raised a couple of points. I mean, if I wasn't hosting, maybe it would be me with the pen and paper, taking notes down, because
That's
it's
good.
actually so
And
interesting.
just to add on, because I only talked about the partner, we
Mm,
also have daughters, yeah. And as
yes,
you see now, the world is very open. We've seen a lot of girls playing football,
yeah,
or they are very active in sport. One day
yeah,
you may want your child to be playing, or have you taken them to get fitted? Because don't just buy a sports bra, they need a proper sports bra. Now,
exactly.
there is research done by Portsmouth University that
Mm,
has stated most girls don't take part in activities like football or PE. Why? Because they feel, oh God, my breasts are coming out, I can't run, they're heavy,
mm,
or because they just don't have a good fitting sports bra.
mm.
So, fathers as well, you have a daughter, please make sure they get fitted in a
It
good sports bra. They shouldn't use their normal bra. If they're of that age, please, you can also have a father and daughter out. Take them out.
mm,
Say, okay, I'm going to buy you vouchers. Obviously, you can't go in the fitting room. Just take them. Say, I'm going to buy you vouchers and take mommy or your sister to get you fitted, because sports bra are very important and it
mm,
is an investment. It's not luxury, it's an investment, because that
mm,
child, who knows, might be the best footballer of
mm,
years to come. So we really need to educate our daughters as well, especially to take up sport. They shouldn't be running away from sport because they are wearing a wrong bra. That shouldn't
mhm,
stop them.
mhm. Um, this is another interesting point. So I've got a question, because you've just said about the daughters, the dad taking the daughter. So now we're looking at males as well, not only in terms of their partner,
Mhm.
their wife, but also with their girls, their young girls. That is actually so important. But my question would be, at what age do we start getting bra fitted? What is the normal? What age is it? When they start having puberty,
Yes.
when they start growing breasts, or is there a particular age?
So
Which one is correct?
mostly, like here in the UK, you find most of the kids, even year six, depending on their body, the way we develop differently. So year
Mm,
six, you find they have their teenage bras. They want to buy
mm,
those nice teenage bras because I do fit a lot of teenage bras. And when I
mm,
talked about the dads taking their daughters, because I have experienced where the dad has come and say, "Can you help my daughter?" So
mm.
it's
Good.
something that we have to. I know if you're from the African culture, you'd be like, oh no, I can't do that. But you do have fitters, female fitters that will help you. And then
Mhm.
it just helps the little girl. So from the year when they go into secondary school, they're wearing uniforms. They want those nice sports bras because they don't want to show their nipples in class. They want to cover.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's the age. You should be
Mm,
thinking of saying, okay, I need to educate them to say, okay, we're not just going to buy a bra from the
mm,
shelf. We are going to check your right size because they are
mm.
fitters, experienced fitters that will fit the teenagers, and they are teenage bras. So from that age, you start educating them and buying them bras.
Yeah.
When they get to an age where they're fully developed, now you're looking at well fitting bras.
Okay.
And just to say to every woman that's listening to this, I really hope most of you have been fitted at least in the last 6 months.
Ooh. Have you
If
heard?
you have if you haven't been fitted in the last 6 months, what are you doing?
Oh,
Or if you've never
okay.
been fitted.
That's a really good wake up call. So, have you heard, ladies? You need to be getting fitted if you haven't done in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this. We're coming to almost 10 minutes before the show will end, and I wanted to know if the viewers had any questions in particular that they wanted to say before we slip in the last two questions or so. If there's any viewers that right now that have any questions that would like to raise a question regarding what Charity has just mentioned, which has been absolutely interesting, please feel free at any time to drop in the comment section your question, and that is to the viewers that are connected at the moment. Um, I think we've heard that posture and body care can significantly affect a woman's overall confidence and mental being.
Yeah.
How does a properly fitted bra play a role in improving poise and boosting self-esteem? That would be good to know on that one. Yeah.
Like I mentioned before, you remember I talked about when you wear, first and foremost, when you wear something nice, even a dress, or if
Yeah.
you've done your makeup nice, you
Mm,
mentally feel nice. No matter
hmm.
what people think of you, you are just confident. You are in your own
Yeah.
space, you feel nice.
Yeah.
And that's how a bra does. When you wear nice bras that are fitting you, they are lifting you, it makes you
Mm,
feel nice. You are able to stand. Now, I'll give an example of myself years ago, before I knew about wearing the right bra. I was, like I say to you, I've always been a full bus lady.
mm-hmm,
And I loved sport. I used to run. So now when
mm,
you're running, you're not wearing good supporting bra, sports bra,
mm-hmm.
you get pain in your breasts.
Yeah.
Your breasts are just all over. And you lose confidence in yourself because you don't want to show yourself. Now,
Yes.
there are times I would go in a shop, I'll find a pretty dress, very nice dress, and it fits me. But because of my bust, I had the wrong bra. I'll end up wearing a jacket with it. I had the beauty of it. But once
Mm-hmm.
I got fitted, I knew about bras. Girl, I can wear anything. Anything. And that has boosted my confidence because I
Your
can
confidence.
stand, no breast is coming out, everything is
Yes.
covered, and I look more elegant when I'm standing.
Exactly. Exactly.
And
Yeah.
just to add on, it makes you look smaller. You look slimmer, if I may say.
Mm. Wow.
So
Okay.
now a bra has a lot of things. The breast has a lot of things. So when you're wearing a wrong bra, most of the time your breast is coming out, it's sitting on your breast tissue. You have all these flabby bits. The back, if you wear the wrong style of bra, for example, if you're wearing something very thin, you see you've got flabs. And then you find most women will be like, suppose they're a
Mhm.
size 12 in dress, they're wearing
Yeah.
size 14. They're hiding
Yeah.
their beautiful body. Why? Just
Mm.
because to hide the breast because of a
Okay.
bra. But once
Yeah.
you fit them, once they get fitted in the right bra, then they get to see their lovely body that they have, they get to stand up straight.
Mm,
Like when you are standing on a stage, you feel that confidence in yourself. Like,
okay.
give me
Mm,
anything, I'll be able to deliver because of the
mhm.
inside thing. Like we all know it's important to look after ourselves inside, and then it will produce the beauty outside.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. That's nice to know. I think what has touched me, I think if you've noticed, is that with the what you've given as an answer, there's certain things I think that I feel that it's touched me the most is the fact that you said that it makes you look slimmer.
Yeah.
That is something I think that many women, I think, don't realize that if you wear something correctly, even in just your clothes, it
Yeah.
doesn't make you as much as bigger than you are, maybe in
Yeah.
terms of your weight. So that applies also when you're wearing a bra. So
Yes.
that is something that maybe a lot of us, especially when we finish having kids, we are sometimes finding it hard to take off that little extra weight on,
Mhm.
and we're maybe as not confident in our bodies as as much. So, are you saying that wearing the right bra helps in building confidence, especially for women that's had kids after that have been, I would say, have given birth recently,
Mhm.
or mothers of toddlers? How can they also, with the bra fitting, how can they also take it further? Because some of them just probably will do a bra fitting once in a blue moon. But how is it that they can be constant in what they're doing? I think maybe, are there tips for them to building that
Yes.
consistency?
Yeah. So, like you said, not only for mothers, as our bodies change.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mentioned before, we go through a lot of
Yeah,
changes in our as women. We have
yeah.
our monthly cycles, we give birth, or if you have not given birth, we gain weight, we lose weight. Our body is changing. It's not the
Mm,
same. So
yeah,
as you're changing, your bras are changing. You're not gonna fit the same. So
yeah.
it is important to make sure. That's why I mentioned every 6 months, get yourself checked.
Mm, mm,
I'm not saying every 6 months go and buy a bra. If you need to buy a bra, but get checked.
mm,
Check your breast. Have I changed? Okay, I did gain weight. That means my bra is not going to fit. I need
mm,
to buy a good bra. Now, how does that connect to confidence?
mm,
Madison, if I put on makeup, I do my hair nicely, I stand on the stage, I'm looking beautiful, right?
mm.
I'm very proud of myself. I can
Yeah.
stand to anyone, I can speak. My confidence has increased and my mental well-being has increased because I myself, I've told myself I look beautiful. I'm not hiding anything. Now, if you're wearing a wrong bra, you tend to wear, we just talked about clothes. You're
Yeah.
buying bigger clothes to hide yourself. You have
Mm,
less confidence because if they gave you, support you on the camera, they say, go and speak, you will find something. You
exactly.
yourself will be saying, oh, no, 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 I can't go. Oh, I've got big bass. Oh, I can't. But when you
Mm-hmm.
have that good bra, you're very confident in yourself. You're like, I can stand straight. Remember, a good bra supports you. It gives you a good posture. So at least you're
Exactly.
able to stand tall. Yeah.
Mm,
So as women coming from giving birth, one thing we should remember, we shouldn't forget about ourselves. As much
yeah.
as the baby is so precious for us, we need our me time. Our me
Yeah.
time, this is our self care, where we
Mm,
have to go and change our lingerie, change our undergarments, do our nails or makeup or whatever, look beautiful,
mm,
get your confidence again. And that improves your mental well being again. Because
mm-hmm.
that you're switching from just being a mom to being a beautiful mom. Same
Mm,
as those that are going through menopause or anything, you want to look after yourself. It is very important. A few tips to know if your bra is fitting. One,
yeah.
is your back sitting firm? Is
Okay.
the underband sitting firm? Are you doing
Mm-hmm.
it on the loosest hook when you buy? Or are
Mm-hmm.
you doing it on the tightest hook? So if you've just bought a bra and it's done on the third or second hook, that means the band is big.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
Always start on the loosest hook because remember the bra has elastic. The more you wear, the more it stretches.
okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So make
Okay.
sure you start on the loosest hook, and then once you wear and wash, it's gonna stretch. And just to say, always hand wash your bras; they last you longer. The
Oh,
second tip,
yes.
yes. Second tip check where is your wire ending. If it's a wired bra, if it's not a wired bra, it has
Mm-hmm.
a plastic band as well. Make sure the plastic band sits beyond your breast tissue. Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Now, if it's sitting on your breast tissue, that means the cup is small. You need to go up in a cup. Now, I've seen a lot of women who tell you I'm a D cup. Last weekend, I had a lot of women that stood there and said, no, I'm a D cup. I'm a D cup. To be honest, an average size here in the UK is about an F cup. Please, ladies, if you're buying a bra and the wire is sitting on your breast tissue, double check that. Wire should never sit
Mm.
on your breast tissue. It
Okay.
has to sit beyond. So once you've done that, check the middle part. So we have two breasts, right? They should never be one thing. It should sit and separate. Is the middle bone sitting inside? Is it fitting inside? Is there a gap? That means the cap is too big. Drop the cap.
Yeah.
That's what a third point. Fourth point is the underband. If you lift your hands up and the bra is also going up, it's too big for you. You need to change the band. The bra should never move. It should sit still.
Okay.
That's where
Okay.
your support comes in. And then the final one is if you are wearing a bra and you can't wait to take it off, that's a wrong bra. It's a wrong size. Because
Yeah.
I've met a lot of women that say, God, I can't wait to get home and take it off. I can't wait home. No, that's the wrong size. When you
Mm-hmm.
put on a good bra, a good supporting bra, it shouldn't feel like that. You can wear
Mm-hmm.
it. I wear my bras, I can wear them for hours without
Mm.
feeling uncomfortable. That
Uncomfortable.
means
Yeah.
the bra is doing its job. So
Yeah.
that's why you should get fitted professionally.
Yeah.
It is
Definitely.
very important.
Okay. Um, I think that's most of the questions that we've had as we are coming to an end. But I want to say that your work is clearly transforming lives. For those interested in bringing your expertise to their community, workplace, or even seeking personalized VIP services, how can they connect with you, whether in person or virtually?
So you can go through my website.
Okay.
I can give it to you. So the website is just Glance Lingerie, glanceintimatelingerie.com. You can book a service there or mostly social media, which is just Glance Intimate. You will find my work, or if you want to book a one-to-one session, you can book me through Instagram, LinkedIn, or Facebook. You find
Mm,
me there and you can follow me as well because you get to see most of my speaking engagements or where I just teach women about breast care because
yeah.
I feel it's very, very important, especially women that are from the African background, Afro Caribbean background.
Mm,
I'm just going to add this in. As we all know, October as well is Black History Month. I
yeah.
feel it's very important that we are knowledgeable about our bodies, about our
Hmm.
breasts. Not only October because it's breast cancer, breast cancer. There are other diseases. Let's be aware of our breasts.
Yeah.
If we know what's normal for our breast, then we'll be able to pick up if anything is not normal and seek for medical advice.
Okay. 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 Well, I want to say thank you to everyone that's connected on this Prime Focus session. I mean, if you need any more information, feel free also to contact any of us personally to get the contacts of Madame Charity Moyo. And I would like to say also in a good French, merci beaucoup et très bonne soirée à vous. Au revoir.
Au
Bye
revoir.
bye. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Charity.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye.